What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live about this upcoming 10 gamer for NBA DFS. Before we begin, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. That's been a ton, as y'all know. And definitely check out the new website that's going to be uploaded pretty soon after this video. I'm going to upload it, put this video on there, put this video on YouTube. I'm going to try to get it out there. I'm pretty excited about the new website. So be sure to definitely check that out, which I'll add it in the description below. So, like I said, 10 gamer for NBA DFS. I'm ready to begin. Let's dig in. So, Sacramento and Washington. So, there's going to be a lot of games where I'm just going to meh on, but there's going to be some games that I definitely do like. So, this is one of the games I do like, Sacramento and Washington. On the Washington side, give me Russell Westbrook over Bradley Beal any day. I love that for sure. Rui Hachimura is just a meh option to me. I'm not really on him at all. He's just, the shots just meh to me. It's just hard to get to, honestly. Starting with Denny, the issue with Denny is that everybody's healthy, so I don't see the minutes increasing for him whatsoever at 4,000. Alex Lynn's hard to get to with everybody else, with like a Wagner and a Robin Lopez. So it's mainly just Russell Westbrook for me and maybe some Bradley Beal. On the King side of the ball, Fox is a higher price, I know, but you can definitely get to him. I don't mind it at all. Rashawn Holmes with no Bagley, definitely a lock and load for me with him. I like me some Tyrese Halliburton if he does start once again. And that wraps up this game. Toronto and Detroit. So Kyle Lowry, he is in play if only Van Fleet and Siakam are out. If they aren't out, then this whole Raptors team is just hard to get to. So we really need to keep watch on what happens with Van Fleet and Siakam, because that could boost up Powell, and that could boost up basically everybody else, like a Boucher. So we just need to be careful with that. Looking at the Detroit side, Jeremiah Grant is a interesting price point. It's just hard to get to him at 7.3. That's my only issue. Mason Plumlee, not really for me. DeLon Wright, he's in play with no Diallo and still probably no Wayne Ellington or Magruder. So we just need to kind of wait and see what happens with them, because that could boost up Simon Lee also. Brooklyn and Indiana, this game is kind of short and sweet. Brooklyn, y'all know how it goes with Brooklyn. It's only James Harden and Kyrie, honestly. Everybody else is just a secondary play. DeAndre Jordan's losing minutes because of Nicholas Claxton. Jeff Green is also. It's just hard to get to this team overall other than Kyrie or James Harden. I like both. I know that's kind of hard to do because they're both the highest priced guys. But again, those are studs I don't mind getting to. Indiana, though, Sabonis, he's in play in this matchup. I like that matchup a ton for him. Karis LeVert and Brogdon are similar in price. I'd rather get the Brogdon. Miles Turner, he's getting blocks, but he's not getting any other peripheral stats. That's the problem. So the issue with that is he only got you like 24 points with 5 blocks. That's hard to get to. T.J. McConnell, he's always in play. Devin McDermott, not really for me, and neither is Justin Holiday. Milwaukee and Philly. Milwaukee side of the ball, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I definitely like him. Chris Middleton, not really for me with Drew Holiday back. I do like Drew Holiday's price, though. Bobby Portis, he's usually in play. He can get you the peripheral stats and everything else. He's a point per minute guy. Dante DiVincenzo, he's in play as a mid-range option. You need to get to him. All the other value options aren't really in play. On the Philly side, this is where some value is at. With no Joel Embiid, you can get to Tony Bradley. But the thing is, I'd rather get to Dwight Howard at 5'8" because he's playing more minutes. So you can obviously get to Ben Simmons. I'd rather get to him than Tobias Harris. Dwight Howard, like I said, is in play, and so is Tony Bradley if you want to kind of roll a dice. Seth Curry, he's in play as a mid-range option who can definitely get you there. Looking on to the Nets game in Boston and Cleveland. So this is an interesting game overall. On the Boston side of the ball, Tatum, he's not really in play. I'd rather get the other studs. Jaylen Brown, again, I'd rather get the other studs like Kim and Kemba Walker. Robert Williams is the guy I do want to talk about with no Tristan Thompson. He bumped up his usage rate a ton. I definitely like him, and I love me some Daniel Tice. Those two are the value plays of the slate, in my opinion. Looking at Cleveland, there's nothing much I want. Jared Allen's way too overpriced, in my opinion. Sexton's getting his usage taken away from a guy like Darius Garland. Larry Nance, if he does start once again, I do like that, but definitely be careful with that. Golden State and Houston. Overall, this game is where the value is going to be. On the Houston side of the ball, let's just start with how crazy this team is. If they need either Daniel House or Ben McLemore to be active. If not, then this team ain't playing. They're going to forfeit. They have to have 8 players, and right now they have 7. So we need to keep an eye on that. But I do love this team overall. If they do get to play, I love me some Jason Tate, Kevin Porter Jr. I love both those guys. Justin Patton, Sterling Brown, all their usage rate bumps up. But the main two guys I'm going to get to is Kevin Porter, who's going to take over this team, and Tate, who had a big game last game. I think he can repeat. Golden State side, I do like me some Steph Curry. He should destroy this offense. I love me some Draymond Green if the game stays close. No Oubre, no Wiggins for me. I'd rather get to James Wiseman as a value play who could smash in the paint. San Antonio and Chicago. So I like me on the Chicago side. Maybe some Zach LaVine tournaments to be different. Thad Young, he's still losing minutes. So is Kobe White. I'd rather get to a guy like Satoransky. I love him starting at 3-8. That's definitely a value play of the night. On the Spurs, no DeRozan, so boost up DeJounte Murray. Pirtle, he should be here in a bounce back game. I don't mind him at all here. Derek White's been awful. I can't get to him. The rest of the guys are just meh, in my opinion. Keldon Johnson's way too hard to trust, and I just don't like it. Miami and Memphis. On the Miami side, Jimmy Butler is all I want, literally. With Bam Adebayo back, he takes away from Kelly Olynyk, and with Butler healthy, he takes away from Dragic and all other guards. So it's mainly just Jimmy Butler or pass. On the Memphis side, kind of a tournament team. Jim Morant, Joe Val, they're both in play. I'd rather get to a guy like, again, Desmond Bane as a buy low candidate, as a value if he is going to get the minutes starting. The rest of the guys are just not really for me. It's hard to get to them. Charlotte and Denver, another kind of just an awful game in my opinion. There's not much I want on this. On the Charlotte side, maybe some LaMelo Ball in tournaments. PJ Washington, if you want to get different. Like, again, guys, this game is kind of more of a cross-off game. There's not a lot I want in this game. Maybe some Nikola Jokic in tournaments if you want to be different. Will Barton as a value. I do like that. He's been on fire recently. Clippers, y'all know how it goes on the Dallas side of the ball. I don't even need to go to this team. It's Luka and it's Porzingis in tournaments. I love me Luka as a pay-up option. On the Clippers side of the ball, though, this is where it gets different. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George definitely in play. I like me some Reggie Jackson as a value. With no Pat Bev, he's still running the point pretty well. Serge Ibaka is now questionable, so this could boost up Zubac and Morris Sr. I like Morris Sr. given he's starting and playing starter minutes. I like both those guys. So that pretty much wraps up the slate for us, guys. Hit the like button for me. Share my YouTube channel. It's been a ton, as y'all know. Have a great and safe rest of your day.